Guys, Andrew here. I'm reviewing the Yelp reviews of my competitors. I touched on this one in my last video, but I want to talk about it more. How not to respond. Again, I don't know this guy. He could be nice. Maybe we'd even pass each other work. I don't know. But let's read some of his bad reviews. Basically, I'll sum this one up. After reading some of his negative reviews, I was hesitant, but for every complaint, Dan had a response. I decided to give him a try. After agreeing on the price, I told Dan the owner to give me, or Dan the owner gave me a 2 hour window to show up. I told him to message me 30 minutes before they arrive so I have time to go home and meet them. After the 2 hour window time passed, I called him. He said he sent someone to the home and the person told him that if they clean the walls, it will make the windows dirty, and for that, they will not do the job. Well, you have the customer saying, no, go ahead. Go ahead. I know it's going to make the windows dirty, but I want the wall cleaned. So he never gave a heads up. I always do that. You have to give a customer a heads up. At least 99% of the time I do that. They already told me they will only clean the walls. And Dan said, we did not service this person. Yeah, you didn't service them. That's why they're complaining. It's because you agreed to come and you didn't come and you refused to clean their walls because of dirty the windows. As I was beginning to talk to him to see if I could find better options for him, he started yelling at me. Okay, so maybe the guy's crazy. You never know. You never truly know. I have 3 crazy people that have left reviews out of 300 reviews. 1 in 100 are absolutely insane. And I had a friend tell me a long time ago, you can't make everyone happy. I said, I will. I'll be the best window cleaner. I'll never get a bad review. I'll always be able to de-escalate situations. Nope, there are some insane people out there. So you never know. But this guy doesn't seem to be handling it well. Never. Rain clouds continued. Canceling. So the crews did not go to the work. There was no way to know if the rain would stop later in the day. Okay. The only response after an hour when I contacted the business was, it rained today. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Rain doesn't actually affect windows as much as people think. I've done jobs in the pouring rain, and I was like, why am I even here? And I asked the customer, he was a very aggressive real estate agent. I said, hey, a week later, how do the windows look? He said, spotless. I clean those windows in the pouring rain. Rain doesn't really affect it. It's just annoying to work in. They never told me about a rain policy or that my appointment was canceled. Yeah, you call someone, hey, it's raining. Would you like to reschedule? You have to do that. That's customer service. Text conversation. Oh, wow, this is hilarious. I don't know this person, never did her windows. She's completely mistaking me for another vendor, for her actual vendor. Definitely knows you. I can't believe you'd say that. I got you mixed up with another vendor. Yeah, you can't say, oh, I never did this person's house. Sometimes we had sick calls. Never damaged the floor ever. Yeah, I don't know if this lady's crazy or not. Again, I did not review the wrong company. Yeah, you can't say wrong company. A couple people have said that. I cannot speak to the quality of the cleaning service as they did not show up. Yeah, you can't say, oh, I never did this person's house when they complain. The lady said, really? I have pictures. I have, text messages to prove you were here. This was you. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Yes, you did. I have you on camera. You in your truck. No, it wasn't me. It's kind of childish. Just admit. Yeah, we messed up. Or no, this person's just crazy. So sent a request for a driveway cleaning, but instead I get a long-ass political barrage about the state of our country, which I understand is going through a lot, but there's a time and place. So unprofessional. Again, I don't know. Did this really happen? I don't know. Maybe he had a disagreement with someone online, and that person online chose to target his business to get back at him. I got a bad review the day after I broke up with my ex-girlfriend. How coincidental. Low quality, missed cleaning several windows on the second floor. Can't remove hard water stains. Yeah, you got to talk to people about that before you start. I tell people now, hey, I don't know what's going to come out until we start cleaning. Sometimes the hard water stains come out, sometimes they don't. You got to be honest with people about that. But yeah, the guy saying, oh, I never serviced this person's windows. That's kind of funny. I was never there. Yes, you were. Some blinds were damaged. Hey, I've broken blinds before too. So I can't click it. My phone's acting up. Yeah, my phone's acting up a little bit. I'm a little sick. Can't tell. Did not review the wrong company. That's just so funny to me. There's like 3 people who said, yes, it was you that I hired. How can you say it wasn't you? I was assisted with the price were reasonable. I don't normally write poor reviews because I won't want to interfere with anyone's business based on my opinion. However, I wouldn't recommend the service to anyone else, and I want to share as to why in my review. Though the gentleman was pleasant, the job wasn't completed to my satisfaction. Yeah, sometimes other window cleaners are not good. Upon review of the job, all my windows I was paying for were not washed, and a few were not touched. I inquired about why my windows weren't sparkling. I was informed that I needed to pay additional money for a special solution to get the film off. I needed to reschedule an additional appointment. I don't know anything about that. I decided to try it out myself. So me and my aunt went back over each of the windows with vinegar, water, and sponges. Inside and out, we got them clear without any film. Some windows, he explained, that were clean, which they were. Others needed more work. So the person doesn't know what they're doing. As I was observing, I did ask why the same sponge and bucket water being utilized for each window that was cleaned. However, I didn't continue inquiry because he was the professional. Anyway, overall, I was satisfied with the power wash portion. House was entirely needed wash, but not utilized window services. Yeah, that's pretty serious. See, he doesn't respond, and that tells me a lot too. Because sometimes I don't respond to people. I had this lady, I said this in my last video, who accused me of breaking towels on her roof. I ignored her because I never walked on her roof. So instead of saying, ma'am, I never walked on your roof, I just ignored her because I'm not going to deal with that nonsense. Another lady, she didn't leave a bad review, but she texted me saying, I believe that I deserve my money back because you missed a screen. I walked her around the property and I showed her screens were falling apart. And she understood. Some had paint on them. It wasn't dirt. And so she texted me saying, hey, you left a couple of my screens dirty. I want my money back. I believe you owe me a refund. I ignored her because she's insane. I walked you around. I showed you already. I'm not going to reiterate myself. So, but this guy just sounds like he did a bad job. Customer sounds like, 1, he's either crazy, or 2, he's making a good point. You know, I don't usually like to leave bad reviews. I'm the same way. If you go to my profile, I don't like to leave bad reviews. Only if the consumer needs to be warned. Truly, I'll do it. I don't weaponize Yelp reviews like some of the cowards in my Yelp reviews. Out of the 3 people who left bad reviews, all 3 are insane. Actually, there's some that are negative that are hidden. Yelp has hidden them because the person doesn't have enough reviews, so their algorithm picked it up as like spam or fake. But I got a bad review from an ex-girlfriend. I got a bad review probably from one of my old workers who was disgruntled. Got a bad review from someone I don't even recognize that never did their windows. Their name doesn't come up. I wasn't even busy at the time. I knew all my customers by name, face, and house when I first started. And this person I never did. And, you know, fortunately it was flagged. But yeah, you can't... excuse me, you can't do a bad job. So it's Orange Coast Window Cleaning, Orange County Window Cleaning, Orange County Window Cleaning Company. That is kind of confusing. 4.5 stars. Man, that makes a difference. Cliff. Alright, I'm off to bed. I'm tired. Actually, let me show you mine. Me, I don't have that many bad reviews that I made. I actually deleted them. I went through and I deleted a bunch of 1-star after I realized that the people who leave 1-star are insane. Just to recap, let me go through my OCD window cleaning page. Let's look that up. OCD window cleaning. That's my business. Nope. Window cleaning. 193 with 50 something hidden. Only 3 bad ones. Yelp sort. Lowest rated. Just to recap, this guy is a coward. He shook my hand and said we did a good job, and then said, meh. First and foremost, they were nice, polite, and offered a lower price than others. In the end, I got what I paid for. He told me he only had $250. He told me that. Chose them since the name was OCD, thinking they would pay attention to details. He didn't want to pay for calcium removal. He didn't want to pay for anything else. He said, I only have $250. Do what you can. We did do the tracks, and water did come down his wall, which he said It's more excessive water that was dripping down my walls, but we cleaned it up. So that's part of the process. That's like if I step on your wooden floor and I leave a dirty shoe print and I come by and wipe it up 5 minutes later. I cleaned it up. So yeah, the mess was made, but I cleaned it up. So, and then this guy posted a photo of his windows saying, yeah, here's my 4-year-old windows. What a scam. You can see that in my photo gallery. But it was new windows. He had new windows in the front, old windows in the back. So he's a liar, a coward. Then there's this lady, not happy with the results. She was just insane. Just point blank, she was insane. She wiped her hands across the screens. Who does that? I've never done that. Tracks were left dirty. No, they weren't. They were stained. Worst experience for window washing. She told me the opposite. Should have stuck with fish. She said fish sucked. Her windows were some of the dirtiest I've ever seen. And over time, when you don't get your windows clean, dirt settles. Grime settles. Calcium hardwire stains settle. And I have all the chemicals in the world, and sometimes things just don't come out. But she only paid for a $150 window clean on her 12-window, one sliding glass door townhouse. That's it. It wasn't a restoration job. And, when she accused me of not cleaning screens, I was like, yeah, I cleaned them myself. They were falling apart. We're not going to put them through a screen cleaner. So I explained that. And then this lady is all the same lady. Said that I jumped on her couches, insulted law enforcement, have a make-believe friend who's a scratch guy that you'll never meet. Said I spill on her floor that leaves a sticky residue. No, the only person that's sticky in the house is you. I don't want to say it. I don't want to cuss on my video. But she's just absolutely insane. Said almost got a DUI. What? What does this have to do with anything? This lady's crazy. So I get that people are insane. I have insane people, but I also have people. If you look at my highest rated ones, beyond impressed. Not only did he do an amazing job, it was an honor and pleasure to get to know Andrew. Aw, team did a fantastic job. All right, this is what I talk about with the hard water stains. I told this girl when I got there, I was like, hey, look, I'm not sure what's going to come out, just to let you know. She said, okay, that's fine, just do your best. And it came out, and it's better. It's called under promise, over deliver. It's better to say, hey, I don't know what's going to come out, but I'll try, than to promise perfection and then it's not perfect. All these people saying, we're professional, quick and painless, beginning to end, we're fast and efficient, communicated clearly and honor the schedule. Yeah, I told her I'd be there at 9:30. I was there at 9:27. That's what you got to do when you're in business. Definitely recommend. This lady was a referral from her sister. Pinko, this is the biggest house I've ever done in my entire life. Very serious. We are very serious. We joke around too. We make jokes with each other, but we do a beautiful job. And then we help check with every detail is best. Yeah, I walked her around because I learned my lesson on that. You have to walk the customer around and make sure that they're satisfied. And that's before you pack up, because you want to make sure that you're not all packed up in the truck, ready to grab the check when they say, oh, no, there's a window that needs to be redone. So I beat the customer to the punch. I walk them around and I'll be, oh, you know what? Hold on, let me go grab a towel and I'll, get a little smudge off the window, whatever. Oh, let me go do this real quick with the track. All right, here you go, customer. Check it all out. Walk around, take a look. Boom, done, paid. And they like that. They appreciate that when you care to do a good job. So there's that. Hope you guys enjoyed my video.